pick this guy. That means double plow or plow and weird here. Double plow doesn't exist. So it needs to be plow and weird. And that means this has to be the remaining square. Right, so if this doesn't solve, we need to swap these two. Remind me, chat, we need to swap these two if this doesn't solve. Do we have any remaining axes? Quite a few, actually. And one of them needs to be here. That means the double, because this cannot be an axe, this cannot be a double. Neither this is an axe, so double cannot be here, double cannot be here, double cannot be here. That means double must be here. And that means the remaining axe must be here. Do we have a triangle and axe? Is the next question then. We do. Means axe and weird or plow has to be here. Do we have an axe and plow? Both of these are now used here. Do we have... oh no. We need an axe and plow here as well. Womp womp. So this cannot be here. Or this is wrong, rather. This cannot be here. Potentially triangle and... no, triangle and weird cannot be here. Okay. This has to be triangle and plow, but that cannot be here, so this must be wrong. Or at least these two should be swapped. Yeah, let's back out to here. Grab this boil. And swap this to square and weird. Do the necessary rotations. Does that change anything? No, because this still needs to be... oh, maybe this needs to be a plow. So this needs to be square and plow. Triangle. And by plow I mean axe. And this has to be plow and axe. All the way around. Rotate this, rotate this. And now this is axe and plow or axe and weird. Which doesn't seem to exist. Okay. So I think we've tried all combinations with this piece here and these two in this order. That means this has to be here and or if this bit is a triangle, then this thing must be on the top. At least with this orientation, these two boyos. That means now we have a triangle. No, we have tried this before. We cannot have the square on the top. At least not with these guys in this orientation. Okay. So basically that cannot be there. Can it? Second guessing myself.
So many thoughts, so little time.
That means this has to be the double, if this is at all possible. We will need 3 more remaining plows. Do we have that many? I mean, axes. This one. We do not have enough remaining axes to solve this. Okay. So these cannot be here. As long as these are in this orientation. So let's try the triangle here. And it has to be triangle plow or triangle weird. Let's try triangle plow. And that means this has to be triangle weird. Already the colors don't match. I don't like that. This has to be... Well, this has to be weird and square or weird and axe. It's weird, not weird and square. Square. It's weird and square, or... Is there no weird and axe? No. So if these are in this orientation, this is the only boy that goes here. And now we're back to square here again. But that means this needs to be plow and square, which does exist. And this should be the remaining square, one of the remaining square boys. But it cannot be square and triangle because we have tried that over and over again, and that triangles are not here. And this needs to be an axe, that needs to be an axe. We need to have axe central down here, which means double axe goes here. And that means we need to have a double axe here, which does not work. That means these two are wrong. So a weird and plow up top. Then this is the next thing to try. And if this doesn't solve, then these two are in the wrong order. Okay. So this needs to be plow and axe. Or plow and square. Which both exist. Let's try the axe first. That means this needs to be plow and axe. Which we only have one of. So already we're stumped, right? Right, so this cannot be here. So this has to be plow and square, if anything. But like square here is sus. This needs to be plow and square then, which we do not have another one, right? Okay, no. Okay. These cannot be here in this order, and none of the combinations here worked. So I think we have exhaustively proven that these are in the wrong order. And because these are the only two that can be here, I think we now have to conclude that these two are correctly placed. And we're back to trying triangle here. I'm gonna start with triangle axe, because that can potentially be here, and that means triangle square up here. Do we have axe and square? We do. That means square and plow, or square and weird. So plow exists. So, assuming this guy is here, assuming this bit is correct, then these three are the only solutions that exist. And that means we need a plow and axe here, which we can manage. I like how the colors of these line up, but then not here. Okay, how many axe pieces do we have remaining? Because we need at least 2. We have the double. And that's it? Alright. So this piece cannot be here. Right, just double checking. Because that's an axe, then we need 2 pieces that has an axe on either end. And we have 1. Just a 1. Okay, so we need to back out of all the way to this piece. And this then needs to go up top. If at all. And that means triangle square here? Question mark? That forces the double axe to be here. And then plow square here. And whatever the remaining... Oh, there's 2 remaining squares. Plow or weird? Cannot be plow. Has to be weird. That means this here would be... have to be this boy. And then we have piece with axe left. There's only 1 piece with axe, so it has to be there. And we have a plow here, okay. How many plow pieces do we have left? 2. And plow and weird are exactly what we need here. So let's put this here. This here. Which still agrees with everything. Weird piece. Have we done it, chat? Have we done it? This is double weird. And this is plow. Oh my gosh. Let's go. Easy puzzle is easy. No, it's not. Let's get the money. Hello, what are you? Rushlight. Uh-huh. +5. When the wielder successfully charges an enemy, they get spell resist? I must say no to that one.
Forwards. No backwards.
Yeah, not the best reward. An elven page though. Heck yeah, let's go. Okay, now that we've solved all 4 of these, surely, don't call me Shirley, but surely the game wouldn't throw, haha, here's the final puzzle at you. This ain't even my final form. Oh god. Oh jeez Louise. What is this? What is this? Oh my goodness gracious me. It never stops, chat. So what I would like to know is, if I put a bottle here, can I pick it up again? Oh. Okay, that's 2/3. Are we carrying those in our pocket? Okay. So we have these symbols here to kind of give us a hint, even though they kind of poorly line up with the grid. There is a grid. Oh, jeez. Okay. Y'all get out of the way.
Trail me.
And no, stop, 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 stop.
Let's
Emily,
shake a
Emily,
leg.
Emily, Emily. Okay, so is this a counting exercise? Or do we need to divine like a numerical value for these?
What's in wait for me there, I wonder?
Like we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 axes there. 1, 2, 1,
This way.
1, 2. Oh my goodness gracious me. So this middle column here has only these two things going through it. And if we were to search for an intersection between this and this symbol, there wouldn't be any. So
Wherever
does
my
that tell
legs
us that
carry
that symbol
me.
is 0? So we have 1/3, 2/3, and full. Like, trying to place these down blindly is not going to work. I mean, there's a very, very, very slim chance that it works, is what I'm trying to say. This line has only these two symbols on it, though. And this kind of lines up there, but how do I... tie that to anything? How many unique symbols are there? So there's the triangle, there's the axe, there's the weird thing, there's the square, triangle, weird thing, square, axe, plow. Am I getting that correctly? There's only 5 unique symbols? Weird. Yeah, I think there's only 5 symbols. How could that relate to thirds? So the possible values we could have is 0 for the empty ones, 1 for 1/3, 2 for 2/3, and 3 for 3/3. But there would only be 4 unique values, but there's 5 combinations here. And why are there symbols shown from both sides sometimes and others not? Like this line only has these two. This line only has those two. And this is turned on its side? Actually, what does being turned on its sign? Does that mean anything? And these are thirds long. So I'm looking at this line here, right? There's nothing here. There is an empty one, empty one, empty one. And then there is only this symbol, right? So if both of these were to be... Can I rotate these? Oh, I cannot rotate them. What if I changed it to a 2/3? It fills up from the bottom. Okay. So if we were to count along this line and count filled as 1, because it's 1/3 filled, then axe would have a value of 2. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It could potentially... Oh, I wonder if this is an equation system where each of these symbols encode a value, and we then need to solve the equation system. So given that this has, we cannot put down empty ones, that means, and because of we cannot rotate these, that means these two will always be filled, these will always be empty. That means the value on this row is 2. I'm gonna go with this because this is the best clue that I have. Well, only, really. So I'm gonna say that